Alright, so now this is where we're going to have to get into the actual internal systems of the PC, and we're going to have to exchange the graphics card. Actually, wait a minute, we've done that one. We're doing the hard drive, we're adding another hard drive. You can tell I would be an absolutely fantastic PC technician, can't you? Anyway, yes, we're going to have to open this side up instead. Hello reformers, and welcome to PC Building Simulator. Now my PC is 5 years old now and crashes multiple times per day, so I thought what better way to prepare for building my own PC than playing PC Building Simulator. Now if only I could afford the parts, that's gonna be a bit difficult. Anyway, we're gonna start a new game in the career mode. If you'd like to play this game yourself, there is a link in the description. Alright, so welcome to PC Building Simulator. To begin, go to your PC by the doorway and open the email program on the desktop. You've got mail. As you can see, we actually start with minus $15, and we are currently level 1. Now, with each level, you're gonna be unlocking new parts, and, well, this game and the developers have associations and affiliations with all kinds of manufacturers, Cooler Master and AMD and all that sort of thing. They haven't got Nvidia on board yet. I'm not entirely sure if they will, but hopefully. Anyway, let us access our emails. Hello there. Hey, thanks for taking over the PC shop for me. Sorry, it's not in a better state. A few things. The company isn't doing very well and there is no money in the bank account. I can see that. The rent and energy bills come out monthly, so make sure you have enough money for them. I had a job on the go which should help with the rent. See the email below. Remember to use your thermal paste when putting in a CPU. I almost always forget and the PCs overheat. What a wonderful... he's very good, isn't he? Anyway, so I think you're all set up. It's your company now, so run it how you see fit. I hope you do better than I did. Lots of love, Uncle Tim. P.S. I had to borrow $15 for fuel. You know how it is. Do I really? $15? Come on, Tim. Are you serious? I'm going to discard his email for being so annoying. Anyway, hi Tim, I hope you can help me. My computer has been running slower than usual, and I think I might have clicked on something I shouldn't have. Do I have a virus? Thanks, Gary. Alright, so we're placed here, and we're going to be picking up this PC and taking it to our workbench. There are 2 other workbenches you can unlock, as well as this, which is a PC storage cupboard, so we can place our leftover cases and various other things in there. Anyway, I do have a PC here that is my own PC, and it's kind of just for emails and such, and otherwise we are going to remove the viruses on this fellow's PC. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to start working on it. For this job, you need to run a virus scan. Press 3 or the cable button and plug the monitor, keyboard, mouse, and power into the back of the PC. So you can do everything in this game, with the exception of a couple of things. But do bear in mind this game is still in early access, and they are going to be adding additional things like liquid cooling and overclocking and all that sort of thing. Anyway, point is, what we want to do now is, as the tutorial just said, we want to be plugging in our various USB cables, and we want to plug in the HDMI cable, of course, and the power supply. Now you need to put your USB drive into the back, which is obviously going to have all of our programs that we need as a PC repair technician person, and we're going to be turning the PC on. Let's do it. There we go. Alright, so we've turned it on. You can see the fan working there, and we are currently running Omega OS. Oh yes, the operating system of choice. Yes, anyway, we're going to go to Add Remove Programs. We're going to install the virus scanner. And yeah, you can see here that we also have a bunch of other programs like 3D Mark, which is obviously for benchmarks, and we also have, I think it is, I think later on we're probably going to have other things like part rating systems and things like that. I mean, right now we have a music player, so I can change the music that's currently being played. I can change my lighting, of course. We can go into email, so we can add email to the system if we so desire. But for now, we're just going to go into the virus scanner. And oh my, that's a lot of files. That's a lot of infected files right there, 331. But there you go. We've removed all the viruses, and the PC is ready to be returned to the client. So now what we need to do is, well, I'm just going to shut it down the proper way, even though you could just press the power button here, because it doesn't really seem to have any adverse effects to the game as a whole. So you can basically just pick it up. You don't even need to unplug it. This does that automatically, because I guess that would be too fiddly. When I first played this, I literally unplugged all of the cables just because I'm doing it exactly how you would do it in real life. Anyway, Great, now you just need to collect your pay. Go to the email and hit collect. I wonder whether they're PayPaling. PayPaling? Yes, PayPaling? Is that really? Oh, doesn't seem right. Anyway, $100 for removing viruses. That was pretty easy. Anyway, 85 bucks. And hi there, I just wanted to say thank you for fixing my PC. It's booting faster than it has in years. I didn't realize your uncle had gone away. Looks like the scoundrel... No, looks like the business is in good hands, though. Thanks again. Alright, so thanks very much for that. I'm gonna discard these emails just to keep things relatively clear here so I know exactly where I am. Anyway, I need some more space to back up my files. Could you install a 500 GB hard drive alongside my existing drive, please? I'll bring it around first thing. And that is from Gemma. Okay, so here's the thing. The first time I did this particular objective, I actually uninstalled the old hard drive and put in a new one, and the game didn't seem to notice. So I'm hopeful that that's obviously going to be fixed. That's just a small issue there. It's not really a big deal. But yeah, the game didn't seem to notice that I just swapped out the hard drives. That was not good. That was not good. You can tell I'm a novice. I am a complete novice, by the way, when it comes to building PCs in general. So that's obviously something that I'm pretty interested in here. Anyway, we are going to be... Okay, installing another hard drive. So we need a Mortoni Easy Store 500 GB. So let's go over to the shop and we're going to order one of those. Okay, so Easy Store 500 GB, there it is. Okay, so let's add that to the cart. And as you can see, we also have a next day delivery charge of $30, but that is okay because we need the parts immediately and we're going to be paid $330 for this particular job, so that's pretty good. I'm going to take a look at the other emails first before we go on to order that hard drive because you never know whether we'll need something else. Alright, so this fellow, could you have a look at my PC, please? It isn't running as well as it did when I first bought it, and I've probably not been taking the best care of it. It looks a bit dirty. Could you give it a once-over, please? If you can, I'll bring it around tonight, ready for you in the morning. Alright, so we just have to remove viruses and clean out some dust. That's pretty easy. We don't need anything for that. And we have Brittany here who needs a new graphics card. My graphics card has fried itself and I need it to be replaced with the same one. An NVIDIA GTX 970. Maybe one of those Sheen ones? Oh, they do have NVIDIA. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I misunderstood that. Anyway, we're going to go in and get a graphics card. Okay, so what do we need? A Sheen GeForce GTX 970. Is that what we need? Oh, we need the Gamer Edition. Ah, there it is. That's the Gamer Edition. Okay, so I could spend 265. I guess I'm going to spend 265. There we go. All right, so let's buy that. They will arrive tomorrow. And yes, now, unfortunately, we are in overdraft. Valued customer, here at Megacorp, we know that life doesn't always run smoothly, so we provide a free overdraft for all our customers. Your free overdraft limit is $1,000. So if you go over that, I assume that's a game over. I haven't gone over that just yet, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we are done with today's work. Then we're going to go to the door. And here you end your day and advance to tomorrow, but make sure you've accepted your jobs and order the components you need before you go home for the evening. Yes, I have done that. As you can see, there's our calendar. We have to pay our utility bill on the 10th, and we also have to pay rent of $500. That's pretty cheap, not too bad. Anyway, I don't exactly know how much the utility bill is going to be, so let's hope that we make enough by that time. I think we should, because in my other save, I was currently above 1,000, so we should be okay. Anyway, let's end the day. The customer's PC is here. Pick it up with that and take it to your workbench. Alright, so let's go to work. And our new parts are here as well. There we go, there's the new parts. And we're gonna take this. This is the remove viruses, clean out dust thing. I suppose we'll just do that first because that's pretty easy and simple. So let's place that down here and let's go and work on it. So compressed air. Let's just use the compressed air on the door first before we remove it to do the inside. Is that clean enough? Wow. The outside is also very dusty. This almost looks like my PC. Oh my. Yes. Well, I tend to try and keep it as dust-free as possible, but I don't have any compressed air. The last time I bought compressed air, it was not a good idea. Let's just say that. Anyway, let's just get all of this dust off from the outside first. Okay, there we go. I think that's all I can do right now. So let us remove the side panel. We're going to take out the screws. Alright, so more compressed air is required. Yes. The enemy of graphics cards everywhere. Alright, so I think that should be good. Is that good? Yep, I think I've cleaned out all the dust, even on the other side. There we go, nice. Alright, so now what we can do is we can go back to our side panel here, can place that back on, screw those bits in. And now all we need to do is get those cables plugged in and remove the viruses. So let's just get that on here. If I can, yes. There we go. Alright, so now it is ready to boot, but we need one more thing. We need the USB drive, of course. So let's get that in there as well. Alright, let's power it on. You can power on the PC if you want full immersion by pressing the power button on the actual case. So you can do that, you don't have to use the menu. Let's go here, and we'll install the virus scanner. Alright, so now the virus scanner is installed. By the way, most people have a different wallpaper on their PC as well, which is actually pretty cool in my opinion. Nice little detail there, because they could just have the same default wallpaper, but it's kind of nice that they have a different one. Anyway, there you go. All of the viruses have been eliminated, and now I can technically just turn it off. There we go. Alright, so now this is where we're going to have to get into the actual internal systems of the PC, and we're going to have to exchange the graphics card. Actually, wait a minute. We've done that one. We're doing the hard drive. We're adding another hard drive. You can tell I would be an absolutely fantastic PC technician, can't you? Anyway, yes, we're going to have to open this side up instead. There we go. Alright, so there's the other hard drive, which I previously removed by mistake. And we're going to be installing the other one. There we go. Let's install that. There we go. And we can just close that. And then we need to activate a couple of cables here. There we go. And we're going to need to plug in these things in the back. Now, there is also a free build mode if you don't really care for the career mode that much, and the free build mode will basically give you all of the parts that you ever desire, and you can build your dream PC however you wish. So it can have any number of graphics cards as far as I'm aware, and you can just go absolutely crazy. So yeah, of course there's probably a limit of some kind, but I didn't really explore it too much because I'm actually kind of enjoying the career mode enough. So anyway, let's do that. We've installed the hard drive now, properly this time. Yes, the last time not so much. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So now it is ready to boot. Let us turn it on. And let's see if it boots. Yes, it does. Alright, so that should be it. Yep, there we go. Alright, done. So now let us go to our emails and take a look and see whether we can get our money. There we go. Let's get that. Let's get that. And now we're going to receive some more emails, I assume. Yes, there we go. Hot and broken PC. I'm not very good with computers, but mine isn't working properly. It's been getting very hot lately and running slower and slower. I don't think I can hear the fan anymore. It lives on the floor of my dusty office. I hope it's not all clogged up. If you do have to replace the fan, then please pick the cheapest one. I can't afford anything fancy. Alright, so replace the air cooler. Alright, so I actually did not... Wait a minute. Did I actually... Am I not getting... Wait a minute. But this is in transit. Why is that in transit still? Oh, we haven't gotten that money yet. Okay, so we need to get this. There we go. I was getting a bit mixed up there anyway. Hi, I'm giving my daughter my PC and she needs a lot of RAM, apparently. She says she needs 16 GB and I've currently got 2 GB and 4 RAM slots on my motherboard. Alright, well that should be pretty easy. I have installed graphics cards before, but that's basically it. Anyway, yeah, I think we're good. So what we need to do is we need to get a replacement air cooler, and we also need to upgrade to 16 GB of RAM. Alright, so let us go into the memory then, and 16 GB of RAM, let's get a Sheen Titan XL, 8 GB, let's get 2 of those. And we also need to get another cooler, so what kind of cooler do we want to use? Well, probably something that can be used everywhere, maybe... I guess... I don't even know, really. I guess this one? 10 bucks? That's really cheap. Alright, there you go. Okay, so we have done that, haven't we? Yes, we've done that. And we also have done that, but we haven't done this just yet. Weirdly enough, I'm actually kind of surprised. Why is that? Why is that the case? Didn't I do that properly? Huh. Weird. Okay, well, let's go to the next day then. Alright, so it seems like I got a little bit mixed up with this particular build right here, but basically all we need to do is remove the graphics card. That should be easy enough, and just replace it with another one, and then we can sell the broken one or whatever we so desire with it. But yeah, it should be pretty easy to do this. And there we go, that's it. Now we just have to check to see that it boots, and then we should be good to receive our fantastic payment. It's kind of weird, I thought it actually played out a little bit differently last time I played this, but oh well. Okay, so let's power it up. And there you go, seems to be working no problem at all. Alright, so we need to upgrade this one to 16 GB of RAM. Wow, that is a snazzy looking case. Wow, okay, so let's take a look here. So we need to remove this RAM, so we need to open the memory clips first. And remove that, there we go, and then we can just go in and take our wonderful extreme memory that we got here, and we can just put that in there. And we can open the other memory clips as well. There we go, easy enough, easy. Alright, so then we can place these side panels, and we can plug in everything once again and see that it boots. Alright, seems to be booting no problem at all. There we go. Yep, that is absolutely fine. Alright, so our last PC for the day is replacing the air cooler and cleaning out the dust. Wow, this is a very dusty PC, isn't it? Wow, I've had PCs like this in the past, that is for sure. Anyway, let's remove the case. That is also dusty, so I'm probably going to have to use compressed air on that as well, but let's get all this dust off. Yes. Oh, it looks much better without the dust. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty good. Now, what do I need to do? We need to replace the air cooler, so let's unplug that. Remove the air cooler, and the CPU does actually need thermal paste. So as far as I'm aware, we do remove the CPU shield first. I could be wrong about that actually, so let's just see whether it actually tells me that that is indeed wrong or not. No, it seems like that's absolutely fine to do, so I don't have a problem with that so much. Let's close the shield. And we need some cooling. There's the new cooler. Place that on there, and then we just need to attach it to the motherboard, and now we just need to check to see whether it actually boots. There we go. Alright, so otherwise we just need to place the side panel on and, well, we need to use some more compressed air against this because really, we cannot leave the side case like that, can we? That's pretty awful. So let's just try and clear it up a little bit, and there we go. That's much better. Now you can see the wonderful inside. Alright, so let's turn it on. Yep, the cooler seems to be working, and it does boot absolutely no problem at all. So now we can leave it by the door and receive all of our payments. Alright, so there we go, there's the 525, very nice, and we have leveled up as you can see by that email right there. We're going to discard this email, discard this one as well, and we are going to be receiving another 270, another 320, very nice. We now have over 1,000, very nice indeed. And we have now leveled up and reached level 2. You've unlocked Cryo Rig Case Fans, 6th generation Intel Core processors, an Auto Connect tool. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Gonna have to maybe use that. Anyway, the next milestone, level 3, unlocks Ryzen quad-core CPUs, AMD socket motherboards, and Seagate Barracuda hard drives. And otherwise, we need this. I need your help. I borrowed my mum's brand new PC, and I think I clicked on something I shouldn't have. Now it's riddled with viruses. I need it done before she gets back from her friend's house on this date. In 2 days. Hurry. Okay, yes, hurry from Harry. Okay, well, yes, I'll try and do that, I guess. 200 bucks for that. Wow. Alright. I hope you can help. My computer stopped working the other day and now will not turn on at all. Please, can you have a look for me? I think it might be the motherboard. If it needs a new one, I know it needs a Skylake socket. And this is where I get absolutely confused. All these socket numbers and socket names and all that sort of thing. Anyway, hi there. I bought a PC from you 6 months ago from that scoundrel Tim. That's not what it says. And it's been overheating whenever I try and do anything on it. I took a look under the CPU cooler and there's no thermal paste. What kind of a Mickey Mouse business are you running? I demand that you fix this for free. And this time, test the PC before you send it back out. So that's where we have to run the 3D mark, and we're gonna get no payment for it whatsoever. But we are gonna need those reviews on all those wonderful customer review sites to get, additional repeat business. But I think that will be enough for this episode. If you'd like to see more, then by all means let me know. Otherwise, you can check out the game through the link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.